Hi, I'm KB with Nerdophiles. How are you both?
Doing
Good.
good, KB.
So I love the show. Your characters provide such, well, you for one, Tim, your character is hilarious. So you provide a lot of comedic relief with the storylines are somewhat heavy. But y'all are Jax's professional right hands. I mean, I feel like she truly cannot do this work without either of you. So as the two most important people in Jax's professional life, what can you tease about the depths that your characters go to for Jax, and if kind of some of those professional choices cause a rift in your personal relationships with her? And I'll start with you, Angela.
I think that, well, Crystal is very opinionated and she's very direct, which is, I think, a big asset and something that's necessary for Jax. So we do have moments where we don't always see eye to eye and Crystal pushes her, but I think that that's really important for somebody like Jax because ultimately she trusts me. But my character's not afraid to speak up and to ask Jax some questions. And I think I love that Ramala and the writers really allowed us to see that complexity. I say that Crystal gets to support Jax in a way that I wish that more people would know that they can support other people, that even if you're saying no, it doesn't mean that I'm not saying no because I don't love you. So I love that about Crystal and Jax's relationship.
Ooh, I love that. And what about for you, Tim, when it comes to Daniel and Jax?
Well, I think Daniel himself, just at the core, is an outsider. Of course, he's a minority in the world, but on top of that, he's quirky. He likes fashion. His hair's he's a mop. He's a quirky dude. But he's embraced by Jax, and she's loyal to him. As she's gone up the ladder in her firm, she's brought Daniel with her, and I think he knows that, and she has his loyalty, and there's going to be moments in the season where Jax may ask Daniel to do things that may remind her how valuable he is to her and how much she might actually, she truly does love him and how much she needs him in her life.
But how do those things make Daniel feel? Because I have often found in this kind of investigator attorney relationship, sometimes they feel like they're being taken advantage of, whether they're being paid or not, right? Like, even though there's money with it, sometimes, there's a little bit of conscience that works in. And I already saw one episode where Daniel was like, I had to be racist to do this, which is not, a part of my foundation.
I think it's a search for everyone has in the show. Everyone's searching for love at the end of the day, right? So I think Daniel's, he also needs that reminder of like, yeah, like Jax, I'm here for you, but like, I know this is a good working relationship, but do you love me? And do you respect and love me as much as I'm here for you? And so I think through the season, you'll see that they do get a little deeper in how much they need each other in their lives. So yeah, that's special.
I like that. Okay, now listen, I've only seen the first half, but there is a moment where Jax is trying to convince Daniel to just ask Crystal out. So listen, you teed it up perfectly well when you said love. I'm like, are we going to see that this season? Because I do think that they're a good little parallel. Like Crystal, like you said, Angela, Crystal is not afraid to share her opinions or speak her mind when it comes to Jax or anyone. And, I think Daniel needs a little bit of that. So will we see a little hint of that this season?
KB, you'll just have to keep watching. You'll just have to keep watching. I mean, is that what you're calling forth? You want to see a little love between?
I'm like, listen, why not? I mean, I feel like all y'all do is work. So I would like to see a little romance between the two.
I'm taking notes. I'm going to send some notes to Rama. I'll be like, KB says more of this, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. I would love that. Well, thank you guys so much for chatting with Nerdophiles. Really appreciate it. But also just an incredible show and can't wait to see more.
Thanks, KB.
Thank you.
Thanks. Have a good day.